Kevin Kraus, and this is my wife Heidi, and we have been working with Rick since about, what, March?
Yeah, I think it was March.
Okay. And we are home builders in Lexington, Kentucky. We've downsized in a lot of ways. We've been in business for about 12 years. And one of the early things that helped us after starting the weekly coaching visits with Rick was understanding that it wasn't just a lack of time. You know, if I had more time, I could take care of this, but it was really a lack of focus. And so that really allowed us to get some better results without having to spend a lot of money on marketing, and it's really made a difference. We can say that for the last 6 months, we've actually had 12 sales, and we only closed 10 homes the previous year. It's a business that my wife and I both are actively involved together. She sells for us, and so that weekly coaching session with Rick really helps us focus on what we need to do. It provides some accountability for us to make sure that we're doing what we say we're going to do, and really has made a big impact on the results that we've been able to achieve.
Yeah, the immediate results were incredibly impressive. You know, the goals, I think the SMART goals were huge. And I don't come from a background of sales, so I just kind of hang on everything Rick has to say. And I've been through multiple sales sessions with him, and every time I come away with more great stuff. And I think the results that we've had, and we're only, you know, 2/3 of the way through the year, speak for themselves.
Sometimes it's the blinding flash of the obvious, and whether or not it's something that I've heard before, if it's not ingrained in my business, then it's not doing what it could be doing. And so those small course corrections really make a difference. And so that focus on implementation and putting things into action has really been helpful. Also helped us make some key personnel changes, and we actually just finished with an alignment meeting with our team. We went through some values and mission statement. We went through the 5 ways, and you know, I really do believe that the team is stronger now, and it really gives us that ability to branch off and keep the momentum going, because it can't just be about us being excited about this. We've got to get the team excited about doing a lot of these same things for us to be able to accomplish, you know, what we plan on accomplishing. It's funny, we have a new sales consultant that started, and she was on board for 2 weeks. Last week she took a vacation, and Heidi stepped into the community that she was at and wrote 2 purchase agreements. So she's not going to want to take vacation.
Drove 3 hours to Ohio to do a half-day sales training session, and then 3.5 hours home that same day. Worth it, and I'd do it again.
The best way I could describe where we were was we couldn't afford it from a cash perspective, but I was convinced that I couldn't afford not to do it. We're real excited about not only where we've come in the short period of time working with Rick, but where our business is going to go. So we're definitely big fans, and have really benefited from the coaching experience. It wasn't a long process for you to figure us out. There was that first phone call, there were takeaways.
Absolutely.
So I think that it's helpful because a lot of your examples are in other industries than what we do, but those same principles work whether it's for Ford Motor Company or for a 5-member team.
At first it was like, we don't have time for this, we have 4 kids, we're running a business, we're, you know, communities traveling to, this is crazy. But it's almost like at the end of the session you hate to see it come to an end, and a lot of times we're in different locations doing it, but I know I'm writing the whole time and I'm highlighting things, and behind my desk is plastered with different things that you'll give us, notes and just reminders for me, you know, that are just inspiring, encouraging. Everybody knows it's a down market, but people come into my office and, you know, I'm not down about it. I'm excited about, you know, what's been going on and the changes that have happened this year. And something else that I really appreciate, I was a teacher before being at home, and the thing that you always have a book in your hand, when we met you last night, you were reading a book. And some of the stuff that you presented to us in the very beginning, you've dug deeper, you've made it better, and I think a good teacher is always a student. A good student then reflects their teacher. So it challenges Kevin and I to, okay, we've done something good, well, how can we make it better?
We definitely do have a respect for your ability to make us better, and that's what really it's all about.
Everything about working with you has been positive.